Hey everyone. So, on this channel, we're sharing interesting topics from Japan's online community that even people from overseas can enjoy. Now, let's check out today's discussion.
Paris Saint-Germain's French forward Kylian Mbappe, who plays in Ligue 1, is reportedly considering a move to Saudi Arabia this winter. As reported by English newspapers on the 25th, everyone seems to be getting poached by Saudi. In a way, it might be refreshing to go to Saudi. If someone like him comes to the AFC, Asian Football Confederation, it's unbeatable. PSG probably won't let him go. Even with a one-year contract, the annual salary would be close to 100 billion, huh? How much money does Saudi have? If it's that much money, it probably springs up from the ground in a minute. How much of the 100 billion annual salary goes to Mr. Mbappe personally? All of it. Saudi doesn't have taxes. This is ridiculous. Even though he's young, getting oil money in Saudi and playing soccer casually. Think of it as taking a year off due to injury. In the first place, Paris is oil money too. Qatar versus Saudi. Modric is probably decided. He's been trying to move to Inter and seems dissatisfied with the salary. I want to ask an expert, but with this much money, can't Saudi gather top players and make their league the best in the world? Having famous players and being strong are different things. At one point, Real Madrid gathered star players and called themselves the Galactic Team. But they weren't particularly strong. But you can't live comfortably in Saudi. Playing around with women is out of the question. And strict Muslim rules await everywhere. It's a scorching prison. Hurry up and complete nuclear fusion power. PSG is from Qatar. Man City is from the UAE. Newcastle is from Saudi. Al Hilal is also from Saudi. Europe is sustained by the Middle East. Having so much money and still playing soccer requires an incredible mental strength. While talented soccer players keep emerging from Eastern Europe, the distance is different, and the Middle East doesn't produce good players. Can't money fill that gap? If Saudi becomes the world's top league, the J-League could become a resale league like Belgium or Portugal. Weekly salary of 21 billion yen. It's getting absurd. It would be interesting if Mbappe, Haaland, and others all went. It would laugh at the structure and authority of European soccer's success. It would be good to abolish the foreign player quota. But the current atmosphere is not good. There are no spectators, and in a way, everyone has already achieved their goals in their careers. Why is Saudi weak in soccer itself? They should prioritize strengthening their domestic league. Considering the population, they're doing well enough. The team that beat the only World Cup winning Argentina was Saudi Arabia. But what will happen to soccer when the oil money disappears in the future? It would be good if it returned to the old state, where historic clubs in each country dominated as big clubs and stars were born there. Well, given the current state of money, many people are getting tired and leaving. And young people who are not interested from the beginning are not a few. So it's too late. It seems that Saudis are not comfortable for Japanese people to live in. Even for drinking alcohol. There have been terrorist attacks due to dislike of Western culture, and freedom in hairstyle. And makeup is not allowed. It's too inconvenient. So many Japanese people go on business trips alone. MLS is not included either. If the Middle East were so enthusiastic, the level would have risen quickly. Impossible. The United States doesn't have the concept or habit of paying high transfer fees, and even if they did, they couldn't afford the annual salary. At most, they could get a free agent. If you're going to spend money like this, make oil cheaper. Actually, Saudi Arabians are not rich. The gap between the rich and poor is quite severe. So the upper class is extremely wealthy. Saudi already has more star players than Ligue 1. PSG has lost everyone. I feel like they're surpassing Serie A and the Bundesliga. If it's a promise to go for just 1 year, that's fine. Earn a lifetime's worth in a year and return to Europe. Going for a year and still being only 26 is good. Next, It's the J-League's turn to buy players from around the world and resell them to Saudi to make money. It's unthinkable to go before winning the Ballon d'Or. Anyway, it's impossible to win the Ballon d'Or permanently in Paris. This will directly affect Barcelona and Real Madrid, right? They have similar policies and are losing completely due to financial strength. The decline of European soccer. That's why there's a shortage of stars. Owen also lamented that the Premier League is now full of athletes rather than technicians. Every game is boring because it's overflowing with muscle men.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.